Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Patricia Dawn. I thank you today for your energy and your time. The question I'm asking is, have you ever felt like an imposter? Have you ever felt like you don't belong in the room, in the conversation, or maybe even the picture? I know I have, and I've been struggling to get back here to create content for the channel because of those feelings. I feel so inadequate. My skills aren't enough. I don't like how I look. I'm not good enough. Everybody's better than me. All those thoughts. And those thoughts carry energy that I internalize and begins to spiral in what's called a shame spiral. So my name is Patricia Dawn. This is my channel of reclaiming our wellness and ancestral knowledge that we are all born with and coming into the power of our own medicine, walking the red road. What is the red road? It is within the medicine wheel. It is from one direction to the other. So as I continue on with this channel, I'll be sharing the teachings of the medicine wheel and also walking the red road of recovery. For also, I am a recovering addict with over 22 years walking the red road. The red road for me is seeking to learn a spiritually aligned life. And so as I came to this channel and began to create content and get engaged with how to utilize this platform and how to become a content creator, all those fears started to show up. I mean, at first it was fun and it was giggly and it was kind of a new thing, like a relationship can be, or anything has that excitement around it at first. But then I began to feel very inadequate, and the fear came along and it just grew and grew to the point of disabling me to be able to return. I think I'm just going to leave these verbal mistakes because I really want to follow this through today. So the intention of the channel is to create a space, a conversation of reclaiming that collective wellness, that ancestral knowledge that lives within us and flows through each and every one of us. And in the medicine wheel, what's known is the four directions: north, south, east, and west. And on the red road, it's to walk in balance of those four directions. And each direction offers or represents a specific element of being human: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And it's to be in balance of those four directions. And walking the red road, seeking a spiritually aligned life, requires me to lay down the broken arrows of my addiction to alcohol. And once I got through that layer, I had the addiction to codependence. I found I have addiction to food or not to eat. And in the exploration of each level, of each complexity to the disease of addiction, I began to go layer by layer and discovered more and more. And one of the tools I've learned is called compassionate inquiry, to become curiously compassionate with myself and the experience that I'm having, to gently go within and ask, what's happening? Why am I feeling this way? And usually what happens is there'll be an answer that arises from within the body, through the mind, expressed from the heart. So why am I feeling insecure? Why do I feel afraid to be here doing this work? Because I don't feel good enough. I'm not skilled enough. I don't want people to laugh at me. And when I go lower, how did this come to be? How did I get these thoughts and beliefs? It was from past experiences of being laughed at when I tried to do something beyond where I was at that time, like running a race, driving a car, riding a bike. Making a mistake meant I was a failure. If I didn't know how to do it right the first time, how would I ever learn to do it right the second time? And those become disabling because energy follows thought. The energy in the body follows the thought in the mind and becomes an emotional expression. Energy in motion is emotion, becomes an emotional expression, and it moves out into the world, creating my reality. And so having those feelings of feeling insecure, not belonging, the mind telling me that it's true because of the experience I've had in the past, creating that energy that moves into a spiral of shame, debilitating, stopping me. from moving into the unknown of the experience I desire. I want to be here. I want to share this good way. I want to share the tools that I've learned. I want to create a space and a conversation around reclaiming our collective wellness through ancestral knowledge and teachings, inviting that sacredness within us to join us in our everyday, to become spiritually aligned, to bring my spirit into my reality so that I don't become disabled, that I can reach for that expression within the spirit of living a fully aligned life and expanding into the joy and experience of knowing myself at a deeper level. And so I wish for us all to celebrate the liberation of living a spiritually aligned life within the teachings and the elements of the medicine wheel and the four directions. It's an indigenous model. It's an ancestral way of living. It's thousands and thousands of years old. Nobody can really point and say it started here. It belongs specifically there. My feeling is it comes through the earth. It comes through the teachings of the earth. It comes through being aligned with the earth. It comes from understanding we are of the earth. And those who understand it the most are the indigenous peoples of the Great Turtle Island, the first peoples. It lives within everything they do.